Hello, everybody. My name is Mcreid, and I'm the managing person, or owner of Mcreid Project X, and we are a project management company. Now, I've done several things as far as like talking about it and going to different places and explaining exactly what we do as a company. Project manager is basically just cleaning up messes, meaning that there's projects that need to be done. We do it from start to finish. Meaning, that's like a cliche, but I'm just telling you, it's like from start to finish. You start a project and you finish it. You get it done on time. Now, I like to use this analogy where, you would go to a supermarket and you go to a supermarket at 2 o'clock in the evening. You have until 3 to do all your shopping and get out the store. So it's a time thing. So you're given $100 to buy all the items. You can't go over budget. You can go under budget, but make sure you get everything. That's project management. So you get all the things that you need. You pick what makes sense, what we need right now. So let's say you get all the items and it's like $95, and you only given $100 budget. So you go to the cash register and you cash it out. Okay? That's what it is, because what you do is you're making the decision of making sure that you get out of the store by 3 o'clock and you stay within budget or on budget, but you can't go over budget. Now, if you go over budget, then of course, what does that do? You have more, like, how can I put this? You're over, like, let's say your budget is $100, but then you went over $105. That's $5 off that project. That means you just bleed $500 from the profit from your, whatever. So that's project management, just getting things from start to finish and making sure that you stay under budget. Make sure that you don't go over. Now, the best project manager is actually a mother with kids that is not working, and let's say, for instance, like the husband is home. I'm just gonna be the husband's working, the mother's home with her kids and stuff. You got to get the kids up, brush their teeth, give them a bath, make sure they pack up their school books, get them out to meet the bus at a certain time, and make sure that they're on the bus. Pick them up, and then after that, you help them with their homework, you feed them, and you put them inside their room, and now you have to make sure that dinner's on the table before your husband comes home, right? So now you completed one project, you got the kids off, they did their homework, now they're in bed. Your husband comes home, he wants his food, he comes home, the food is on the table. So you did that, you made sure that the food stayed hot and is on the table before your husband come home. That's project managing. You're getting things done from start to finish, and you make sure that it's done on time. Not overtime, on the, so everybody's happy, everything is done. Okay? Now, I'm not knocking project management schools, not knocking it at all. If that's how you feel and that's how you feel comfortable with being certified and you want your people to be certified, great. That's okay. But what I'm telling you right now, for me, project manager, I do it like right from the gut. Okay? You give me a project, I get it done for you, I finish it. And you make sure that you complete one, like I use agile, whatever is appropriate, the best methodology for that project. That's important to know which is which. So me personally, I get the project, I study it to see exactly what would work for this project. Agile, Scrum, if it's a software, whatever, or Waterfall. Me, I don't like Waterfall. But anyway, Agile works for me because, you do it every step. When one step is done, you move to the next one. You move to that, and you make sure each is finished and done and it's on time. Now, all these softwares and things like that, there's so many project management software. There's like 100 of them out there. All they're doing is they're just making one. There's most of them, as a matter of fact, a majority of them are not good at all. Now, Jira is very good, right? Because at that point you can report bugs. Like if there's bugs in it, whatever, backlog, whatever, can handle it. But there's so many calendar jobs, like, calendar software like money.com, whatever. Money.com is pretty good because it's simple. There's no stress to it. You go in, you put your people that are working under you, you move your Gantt charts, whatever. Then they keep track of everything. And if you need to send something to the stakeholder, the shareholder, you put an @ sign, and the message goes right to them. Boom. Keep track of everything, and it's cheap. They got so many calendar programs that just don't make no friggin' sense, and it's stupid. Now, what I don't understand is that most of the time with these companies, what they do is that they have, like, let's say, what don't make sense to me is that most of these companies have 3 different departments and funding all 3 departments. Let's say $1 million each. So let's say one department is for the pencils, sharpening the pencils, one department is for the pens, and one department is for the notebooks. So pencils, pen, notebook, all of them go the same, and you're funding 3 million, 1 million each for a department. Why are you doing that, right? So all you have to do is just take the pen, the pencil, and notebook and consolidate them, right? And 2 people could do their job. So you take the 2 people and you actually put them in that department, pay them a nice yearly salary, take the last one and do something else with it and put him someplace else. You know, it's just, it's not, that's one of the things that's sinking companies, because they're paying too much money for foolishness. And sometimes these companies have one different, like, let's say for instance, like we have A, like, I don't have much time on here. So we have a collection company. So we have A department that does the scheduling. And then we have the B department that actually collects the money, okay? Both of them are in the same company, the same damn company. I don't know if you can see it because it's getting dark. A is the one that does the scheduling. B is the one that collects the money. Now, what happens is that A makes a schedule and sends it to the B department to collect the money as per the schedule of the A department, right? So 1 million is being funded for this apartment, 1 million is being funded for this apartment. Why are we doing that? Take these 2, put them in the same department. So if it's 2 million, you can fund that department for 1.5 million and take 500,000 and put it towards something else in the company. Okay? Okay? Okay. Why are we doing that? Why? And then also, why are we over the things that you most of these companies are making departments that don't make sense. It don't make sense. So this is my job. So what I do is I walk in there and I take a look around the company, and I see them like, wait a minute, why do we need a copy machine department? That's somebody just running copies and stuff. We don't need to use copy. We can use iCloud to hold the documents. So why do we need a copy guy here? Why do we need this department? There's too many departments, and the company's still going down. You could make 100 departments, and if that company is not making its money, that revenue coming in by the end of the year, and you have 15 friggin' departments that all claim that it is a solution to the problem, and it just keeps getting worse, and you're losing more money because you're funding departments that don't make sense. It don't make sense. If you know that you're in a company and you know that you're a successful company, but you won't be successful for long, why do you only have one receptionist that's working the desk? You should have 3, 4 girls in the front taking in massive phone calls, if you're getting massive phone calls. Why? And the thing is that if you have 1 or 2 girls in the front or 2 guys in the front that's answering the phone and the calls get overwhelming, grab 2 people from your company and have them sit in front and answer the phone until the phone calls die down. If you want to do that. But you're creating departments that don't make sense, that are a waste of money. And they said, we need a department for this. We need a department for that. We need a department for this. We need a department. What the fuck are you doing that? Yes, I said it. What the fuck? Because you're in it to make money. So why the fuck, excuse my language, well, I shouldn't say it because this is YouTube. Why the frig are you sitting there creating 100 million departments that don't make sense? That it is totally unnecessary. You ever been to Home Depot? Take a look at the shelves. You see the shelves all the way up? Do you have nothing but product on there? If those shelves don't move, there's a problem. The inventory is still sitting there and nobody's buying. And why is Lowe's getting all the business? But anyway, Home Depot's smart because they probably bought Lowe's and stuff. So it's like Coke and Pepsi. They bought each other out. But that's not what I'm saying. The thing is still remains of that. Why is Lowe's making more money than Home Depot? And they're both selling and doing the same thing. What's the difference? That's the formula. You need to find out why your competition is doing better than you. Okay? And you're not understanding. See, when I walk in there and I give my suggestion, and I say, listen, this is what we need to do, I have to go to the BA guy because he's the one that makes all the decisions. Why are you getting this system? Do your research to find out what would be the best system that everybody can use. The project manager can use, the collection department can use, the customer service can use, the this and that, whatever, sales department, right? Everybody can use one whole system. Either you can build the system yourself or you research and find the right one for you. And the thing is that the cheapest way to do it is to build a system yourself that accommodates everybody so everybody's on one system. Why can't you do that? Why? Most of you companies have managers that don't do shit. All they do is sit there and complain and create scenarios and make it seem like they're doing everything when they're not. If you know that your manager is supposed to treat your company as if it's theirs, and if your manager is not making money and things like that, you need to get rid of that manager. It doesn't make no sense. That's why I'm telling you, that's why most of the time when you see manager and you keep asking yourself, why is that manager still? He doesn't do anything. He's sinking the company. Why is he still there? You know why? Because he's friends with the owner. Why would the owner risk their money, risk their company for a manager that don't do nothing to make things better? You put the manager there, and to be honest with you, the manager is the front line. The manager is supposed to be the one that handles everything. The general manager, the vice president is supposed to handle. He's not supposed to go to the CEO. No issues should be going to the CEO. That if everybody plays their part. Make it make sense. Stop creating departments. Fix your workflow. You need to put the right people in the right department. Stop promoting people that don't know anything. That's your biggest problem. And when you have these people coming out of school, make sure that they are trained properly. Because you're giving them a job with a degree, which I understand they went to school for, they deserve it, and by all means that is correct. I went to school, everybody went to school. But if they don't know anything and they're running your company, because I'm telling you, the best person to run the company is the person that worked from the bottom to the top. Degree or no degree, that's the person that should be ready because they know every inch of your company. But when you sit there and you bring in a college student that has not started from the bottom, that starts right from the top, and they turn around and make decisions that they don't know nothing about, and then they're fighting the small guy because the small guy know exactly what to do and how to do it, I'm going to listen to the small guy. I'd rather listen to the small guy than listen to the college student. The college student that just learn from his books, come to your company and just like, that's how companies get shut down, because they keep doing that. They have these people come in, these experts, and then when they come in to do stuff, it still makes no sense. Why would you have a square on a box and put a circle in the square? Why would you do that? Then you want to make, before you actually redo it and change that workflow, what you do is that you take a thing and you saw down and you chop the circle so it could fit into the square. And you know what that means when you chop the circle, when you take off the extra wood? That's money. because you're doing it to accommodate the person that makes a decision, and then and then cut the circle in half into little pieces so it can fit inside the square. And here's the extra debris that's on the side. The debris is the money. Why you do that? Why you guys do that? Why? So that's what my company's about. Because I'm not going to sit there and take no money from no company if they don't listen to what I say. Now, I'm not saying that I'm always right all the time, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be a yes man because I'm confident, because I'm the shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I walk away from a company saying that, listen, I'm going to walk away from you because clearly you are sinking in a hole. And if you don't listen to me or even try to understand what's going on here, then I cannot work for you. It has to make sense. If I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't be talking shit like this. But that's just what it is. Most of the time, like when you have a proposal and you say, listen, you make a workflow chart. Like for instance, I have this right here. You really can't see, but see, this is my chart right here. Finish to finish, start to finish, finish to start. I have all that. That's how I run it. It's from start to finish. I'll have my little Gantt chart, which you guys in project management people know, and stuff like that. I have my little thing here. I have my little workflow. I make my little squares. I do my little PowerPoint and stuff. I do a little timeline on here, and I draw my picture because I have to see it. Okay, I can't just dream it. I have to see. Once it makes sense to me, then I can proceed. I know you can't really see it because it's getting dark in here. Yeah, it don't make no sense because you can't see it. But I'll do this video tomorrow. But that's what I'm saying to you. Like, it just makes no sense. Like, I'll have I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll just bring it to you. See, this is my, see, this is my, my thing here. You see? That's how I roll. And I do my thing. It's getting dark in here. But I'm just saying, let me see if I can get some light in here. Okay, it's not gonna make a difference anyway. But that's what I'm saying to you. Okay? So, I'm gonna do video number 2 tomorrow when it's a little bit lighter, a little bit light where I can get it, whatever. I'm gonna do a little something. But that's my thing. That's what I do. I fix things. I'm like the Ray Donovan of project managing. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I do my work, I do it. And I do it well. Okay? System or no system, I can knock out a project without even using the software. With or without. A lot of people can't do that, but I can. So, thank you very much. And my name is Margaret with Mcreid Project X. And I'm signing off, and I bid you adieu. And you have a wonderful, fantastic day.